So now we go to the viral tips, and this is going to be the last section that I'm going to share with you. So these viral tips are to go viral on the platform internally, because that's what is important. Just because you went viral externally doesn't mean you're going to go viral internally. So this is mostly around going viral internally, and I hope that helps you. So the first step is to share your articles on social media, share it with your email list and things like that, with an enticing context. So you want people to see it and be willing to go read the article itself on Medium. And so it is good. This is good, not because that if your article goes viral, let's say your article goes viral on TikTok, that means it's going to go viral on Medium. No, it doesn't correlate like that. However, if your article is, let's say, boosted on Medium and you add that to it, that is powerful and that will help you a lot. You can become viral overnight based on that. Or you find out that an article is doing very well internally, from the internal metrics, you can add more efforts on the external just to boost to that and make sure that it gets the reach that it deserves. So that's the thing about sharing your articles externally. Viral tip number 2: write on trending topics. It's okay to jump on trends. If it's a trend that plays to your strength, remember, you must always play to your strength with your article. So if it's a trend that plays to your strength, always feel free to jump on the trend. That's viral tip number 2. The idea is, if it's going viral elsewhere online, it has a tendency of going viral on Medium also, except if it's political. So as a rule of the thumb, I would say avoid political discussions and things like that. Viral tip number 3: choose an attention grabbing title. And I've given you the idea of writing 5 to 10 alternative titles, and the one you decide on, the one you pick, has to be the one that is most attention grabbing. And if you don't know much about that, then I think you should go study copywriting and go learn what that is all about. Viral tip number 4: choose an emotional featured image. So this is when you're looking for a featured image from Unsplash, or you're looking for a featured image from Pixels. Make sure you pick one that triggers the emotions and use an emotional image. And this is what I found that it works very well when you target emotions. You may not target emotions with your titles, but try as much as possible to target emotions with your featured image. Now, if the image is too there are cases where if you use some kind of images, it can get maybe kind of shadow banned on Medium. So you have to also be careful about that to manage the expectations of the reader with the image. So you don't want something that is too far off, and at the same time you want something that is quite emotional and that would make people to be interested in reading what the article is all about. Viral tip number 5: join publications in the Boost program. Now, right now on Medium, Boost is king. If your articles get boosted, it doesn't matter whether you have 5 followers, the algorithm doesn't care. If you are in the Boost, if your article is boosted, it's going to help you. You're going to reach a lot of readers through that. And there are thousands of articles that have been boosted already on the platform, and there are publications that are in the Boost program. So what you can do is you can just go on Google and just search for publications in Boost program on Medium. It will show you the list. It's published right there on Medium, and you can look at those publications and see which ones are in your zone of interest that you love to read and that you love to write. And then those ones, you look for the ones that are accepting new writers, or the ones that are accepting writers generally, and you apply to them. Now, the reason why I said you shouldn't focus on this initially and have some material first, have some published articles first, is because some of them will ask for what you've already published. Some of them will ask for what they will ask to see your profile, to see if you are active on Medium. So if you have those, then it's gonna be easier for them to accept you. If you don't have a body of work already, it's gonna be difficult for publications in the Boost program to add you. So think like that, think around that. Viral tip number 6: copy best practices you observe on boosted stories in the publications you belong. So if you belong in a publication, you follow a publication, you are writing on the publication, many of those publications that are in the Boost program, they have what they call boost galleries. So boost galleries are articles where they piled up articles that are in the publication that have been boosted by Medium. So you can look at those articles and look at what they all have in common. Look at the kind of formatting they use, look at the kind of structure they use. And if you find something that is hardly common to all of them, don't try to be smart, don't try to just copy it. If you find something that is common to all of them, oh, they do things this way, all of them, they all do things this way, then what you do in that case is you just copy that. Just copy that. That's viral tip number 6. And then the last but not the least, viral tip number 7, learn to recognize a viral opportunity and take advantage of it. Sometimes virality doesn't come by you sitting down and coming up with an idea. No, virality comes by maybe something is happening in the world, or something is happening in your location, in your area, and all of a sudden the area where you live is a subject that is being discussed on the news and things like that. That is an opportunity for you to go viral, because you live in that location. You can take live pictures and put it on your Medium post, and you can talk about the things that are happening from your own personal perspective, from perspective of a local, which is extremely valuable. So if you see an opportunity, a viral opportunity like that, something is going viral that directly connects to you, maybe that directly connects to your workplace, the place you've worked formerly, your former workplace, that connects to your job, your profession, things like that. I call those things viral opportunity. So when such opportunity arises, you must jump on it. You must jump on it and write it and publish it in the right publication on time, and do your best job on it. And opportunities like that, when they come, they often make your articles go viral, and you make a lot more money on the platform based on that. And those are the kind of articles, by the way, that have a higher chance of getting boosted by Medium. So this is what success looks like. Finally, this is what success looks like. What you want to aim for is to be boosted on Medium, and this is a sample. This is what you get. So if your article is boosted, you're going to get an email like this from Medium to your email inbox. And this is my first boosted article. This is what it looks like, and this is what you want to aim for. This is what you want to optimize for. And the moment you see one of these happening for your articles, you have to try as much as possible to do things that make it continue. You want to try as much as possible to do things that will get you more of this. So you want to be always boosted as much as possible. Get your stories to be boosted. And boost happens on 2 levels, at least the best way I understand it, on the algorithm level, and also on a actual person selecting your articles level. So while there are thousands of articles on Medium that are being published every week, so it's hard for you to say that your article is going to be selected by one of the Medium editors. So what you can do in that case is to focus on the algorithmic kind of boost pathway. And so if you've paid attention to some of the tips I've shared, it will lean you in the direction that is most optimized for you, and that you can really get the best out of Medium based on that. So this is what success looks like.